not quite fully dominant, but I don't know. Once you 3-0 run right in tempo, it doesn't matter what happened on Friday, really.
Yeah, just overcoming a bit of adversity there. We're gonna get into it with Fox Falco, and Free Palestine is sticking to Sheik. So, I'd say you just play the hot hand for Free Palestine and just go and Sheik here.
Yeah, that is funny. It's like he switched to Sheik like game 5 versus Run Right in Tempo, just like, I'm just warming up for grand finals. I know we're gonna win the set, and I don't want to go Fox versus them. So,
and I also just want to point out too, we have the Dressless Peach skin, so Peach going in with the summer skin on deck and we're also on Palm Tree Dreamland. So I mean, you gotta shout out Primal again for these wonderful skins. And in this game one at this moment, 5% for Rocky, and we talked about this earlier a few days ago, how Falco has like this theory of either living until 40% or 140%, and you see Rocky at 144 right now.
Yeah, and yep, 144. That's where he dies after a fair, or before a fair. But yeah, I like the Sheik pick here. I don't really know what's going through Free Palestine's mind, but I think Sheik Peach is a really strong team. Like I said, I think the best team without Fox on it, and it racks up a ton of damage on double spacies, so generally what you want.
Yeah, I mean, you also have gimping ability as well. I mean, you can definitely gimp spacies pretty early, especially with your long limbs. Free Palestine living to a high percent, but so is Azel, 154 for Azel.
Yup, and gets that up smash on Peach.
Oh, that's another one.
Yeah, gonna die. Peach or Polish died at 102 there, which is pretty low on Dreamland. Not DIing it out.
Yeah, that's a stock well led for Azel, gotta say. And I love the Firebird up, pretty much preventing any sort of situation of 2v1 of Rocky in the rough spot. This is just good team awareness.
Yep. Ooh, I like that drill sign, sending Polish towards Rocky.
Yeah, and you can tell that Azel is definitely, he's being more the aggressor, whereas Rocky, he's kind of channeling back, laying back. He goes in and fires the lasers when needed. He gets the supporting hits when needed if Azel's in a rough spot. Oh my goodness!
That was so
what?
funny. he just held him there while Peach was getting parasol damage. He's just like, yeah, you're just gonna eat this umbrella.
You're going to the beach. You're going to the beach, and you're going to like it.
Yeah, whether you like it or not. Yeah. Yeah, that really is, summer edition right there,
Yeah. Repping the proper apparel for it. But the stocks are even, but again, a high percent for Free Palestine and Polish. Definitely have to be conservative. The Shino stall is on deck for Free Palestine, trying to inch his way back to the stage. He is going to get back to the stage here, but again, Rocky just kind of holding center, preventing Free Palestine to get any sort of support on Polish.
Yeah. Oh, that up air is not going to kill. Not on Dreamland.
Yeah, solid option. And, I mean, Azel in a dangerous spot. Oh my goodness, they're bringing it back a bit.
Yep. This is the situation you want, them completely separated. Oh, I love that turn up.
Yeah, and you talk about too how, I mean, we've talked about many times about how the stock tank, I mean, this time it's Free Palestine being the stock tank, and we almost have a true reset. Everyone on their last stock, 2% tacked on Polish, but this is pretty much just a dead even game at this point.
Yep, and Polish aggressing a little bit, trading with aerials, trying to rack up some damage, get them out of crouch cancel percent for Free Palestine.
And a great pillar from Rocky to tack on a 10%. The shine? Oh my goodness, that could have been trouble for both players.
Yeah, but this green team in a little bit of trouble here.
Oh, no jump for Azel. This could be the stock. The jab is not going to be able to save Azel, and now it's Rocky into 2v1.
Yeah, Rocky, I mean, once you go for a jab, which is safer than going down with a shine, but now red team takes this game one, despite green team having like a pretty good lead, midway through the game.
They looked comfortable too. I gotta say, they looked pretty comfortable. It's like, yeah, green team probably is gonna take this game one, but red team, you gotta give them props. They never gave up, and they just kept fighting and kept fighting. They stock tanked a ton on their second to last stocks, and I think that was the turning point that you saw. When they got to their second to last stocks, and once it got to a last stock, it's like, okay, even game, we could go and do this, and they went and did it.
Yeah. And we're going to FD. you know, I've been saying this all event, but I definitely think this is extremely good for Spacey's teams in general. But yeah, Rocky and Azel, I mean, I think they had a good game plan last game. They just, you know, Polish and Free Palestine just did really good with survivability on Dreamland, and, you know, were able to make that comeback, so.
They weathered the storm. Gotta say, they weathered the storm. Oh man, actually that laser from Rocky disrupts Azel from getting any sort of fall up. He was probably gonna fall up there into up smash, but that laser disrupted anything from happening.
Yeah, like Rocky waiting there a little bit just to maximize invincibility. And Rocky aggressing a little bit, gets hit away. And that's a classic target switching right there in teams. You know, your teammates going in, they get hit away, you gotta go in immediately. You know, you can't be hesitant in teams, especially if you're playing Fox, so.
Most definitely. And I mean, a baby lead, Azel tanking a bit. His stock may end here. He does get back. Gotta be cautious. Oh, that's a great up air from Rocky. And I mean, this is a great start. Gotta say, this is a great start for your green team. For Azel to be living to this high percent. The Rocky laser's coming out again to prevent Polish from completing the edge guard. Oh my goodness, this is such good team support.
Ooh, Rocky dying pretty early. Like you were saying, you know, Falco definitely can die early in teams.
Yeah. But, I mean, certainly Azel is definitely not dying early. Oh my goodness, such craziness going on. And it ends up to Azel losing his stock. The laser's coming out, Rocky not being too committal. One good hit could probably do it in 4. Oh my goodness.
That barely did not work out for them. That would have been big.
Yeah, trying to go for a back throw into a back air or up. There's something there, but the laser kind of disrupts that situation, but they clean it up anyway. High pressure on Polish. He's going to go and fade back a bit to not get any more percent or potentially get killed.
I love this target switch right now. Look how much damage they racked up on Free Palestine just from target switching. So many people there would just still keep trying to kill Polish there while Free Palestine has invincibility, which is not going to work. So
yeah, this is a commanding response game if you're a green team. But oh, Azel on stage 2 and he's gone. That's huge.
Oh, and Rocky. Get up attack, edge guard.
Yeah, and he's gone.
Get up attack.
Oh my goodness, what a turn of events! And now you're at even stocks. Well, it's even not even anymore. But you feel if you're red team, you're clawing your way back a bit. It's looking like game 1.
Yep. I like how aggressively Free Palestine's playing right now too. Just kind of, you know, trying to rack up damage right now, but almost dead for it. Oh, they go for another dare up air, but barely miss it.
Yeah, on your wires. That's not what you want. Uh-oh. I mean, you're at low percents, but I'd be scared if I'm green team because this is looking eerily similar game 1.
Yeah, but we're on FD, so, you know, Sheik.
Yeah. They cleaned it up, but oof. I mean, a bit of a scare, gotta say. That was a bit of a scare because red team was starting to pick up the pieces after it looked like green team was kind of firmly in control again, but they close it out and we got to set our hands.
Yep, we absolutely do. That game 2 was pretty close despite being on Rocky and Azel's best counter pick in my opinion. And Rocky and Azel just had flashes of absolute dominance in that game, but Free Palestine and Polish still almost bringing it back. So they're definitely looking good. I take back everything I said. I would not put my life savings on Rocky and Azel.
Reconsidering where you're putting your savings at, but either way, game 3 on Battlefield. Do you agree with the counter pick?
Yeah, I do. I think Cheek teams kind of always go to Battlefield, and it's kind of always just good. The one problem is just it's scrappier than bigger stages, but also not really because the platforms are so close to each other. Get a high top platform to avoid everything. So
the reverse fair from Peach going to get the stock, and there goes Rocky's stock, and that's a great start for red team.
Yep. Really good stuff.
Edgeguard sequence, but Polish there for the team support, going and throwing out some down smashes to potentially grinder green team. They're definitely having trouble to get this kill. Free Palestine tanking it quite well.
Oh, up smash. That'll do it.
I'll do it. A bit of percent tacked on. And I love the use of invincibility. I love the use of invincibility for Free Palestine. You go and be the aggressor, trying to get the stock for it, but the Rocky lasers, again, breaking up and preventing any sort of edge guard situation. Rocky's team support is top-notch, but not enough to support an SD.
Yeah, we were saying on Friday the risk-reward of a ledge dash, the benefit is a lot lower in teams, because it's generally a lot easier to get back on stage, and a stock swing is really big, especially a low percent, so that's a little unfortunate for Green Team, but both Red Team characters at high percent, and this will do okay.
Yeah, I mean, the grab release, you remember what we talked about with the, we've talked about, so if folks don't know, if you grab your opponent and do a move, it does half the damage if they're holding it. But if you grab release, it does the full damage. So that actually could have been pretty calculated to get the assurance on the kill.
Yeah, I don't think it was calculated, because it definitely would have killed even if they were grabbed, but
Agree.
You know, there are some situations where Rocky and Azel will definitely purposely go for grab release. It does way more knockback, but it's also like, if you have your teammate coming down to interrupt, you don't want to wait for a grab release because it's kind of slow.
Yeah, take what you can get. You know, Rocky ate a big grinder early on, so he's going to have to be cautious at this high of percent. Free Palestine now tacking on some pressure. They're tacking on pressure on Azel because Azel has less stocks.
Yeah, Green Team, slight lead. See if they can bring it to a game lead for them. That's a lot of damage from Rocky.
Yeah, we're going for the off stage, but again, the Rocky lasers coming out. That's going to be the story of the set, is how can you deal with the Rocky lasers? I mean, do you consider at some point charting Rocky just so you can prevent those laser situations from happening? Because Azel's living into such high percent, and so is Rocky. Oh, they're going for the suicide there. I think that was. Do you think it was a good decision?
Yeah, I think it was, because it's, you know, now maybe not, because Azel's dead, and you know, this is potentially big.
Yeah,
okay.
But here comes the downer. It misses. I mean, I'd be scared because of how solid Polish has been at stock tanking. It takes one. I mean, I feel like if it takes one good forward or one good grab, put Rocky in a tough situation. You can tell he's playing cautiously. This is anybody's game.
Yeah, I like that empty hop grab. Rocky playing very safe.
Yeah, and that safe play is going to be the difference. Getting that back air to get the stock. 2-1 lead, 1 game away from ending this tournament.
Yeah. Potentially going to just win 3-1 despite dropping the first game there. Yeah, Rocky and Azel, they looked really good there. But yeah, at the end there, it was a little bit scary.
Yeah.
You know, Peach 1v1, you know, one down smash into tech chase, potential comeback there. So maybe not the best suicide there, but I think it was a good decision.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of mental damage, would you say?
Yeah, maybe. It was like, do you remember that full bloom suicide there that he did, like the 2v1 comeback that Rocky did?
Yeah, indeed. I do remember that. And I mean, as we're saying that with an early stock, you know, the side B kill on Free Palestine, that's a great start for
up air?
team.
Oh, barely misses the up air.
You saw the vision, though. You definitely saw the vision of what they were going for. Oh my goodness, a little bit of a tech chase situation going on. Rocky's going to pay the price for it, but again, a lot of percent tacked on Free Palestine immediately.
Yeah. These guys are just so aware of when they have a potential opening, and, you know, even though Azel missed that up air earlier, you know, it's definitely a potential just stock taken super early there. Ooh,
that's tough. Got battlefielded there. You do not want to see that. You're Polish. I mean, do you think the desperation kicks in for Red Team?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to keep playing solidly just from what we see, but they do have to make a comeback, which is a little bit different. You can't trade as much.
Yeah, and it seems like they're just getting opened up tons and tons. Free Palestine now on his last stock potentially of this game. Oh my goodness, an air dodge off from Rocky. I don't know, just that's a solid double back air to even it up. The stocks are even, but Free Palestine at his last stock, and Polish at 96% with 3 stocks left. So you definitely have to be careful with your stocks if you're Free Palestine, or with your stock.
Yeah. The other thing about top platform, you know, it is good to avoid scraps, but it's so good for the spacies right now. And a lot of the time, floaties like Peach have to read Spacey's going to top platform just to get like a single nair or something. But in doubles, that's even harder to do because you have an opponent. So you do a read, like a full double jump nair to get up the top platform, and the other player's just there to hit you for it. So
Azel goes down, so this is good. This is pretty good if you're red team. Do you try to go for maybe an early game on Azel? They are gonna try it.
They are
back
trying.
air. Oh, the laser may have put it. Oh, it does save Azel. I was gonna say this is looking scary. I mean, I like the game plan too. Go and gimp Azel. Rocky at a high percent. Oh, the downer does not hit. And the down smash comes out. This is probably the stock for Polish. Not yet.
Yeah, that is weird to me that Azel did not let top back air there. I thought he would for sure.
Yeah, the shine gets Rocky back to center stage. The grab and up smash is gonna do it. 2v1. Oh man, Sheik in a 2v1 has just not been the good story today. You got to get one good hit, and I don't know if this team is gonna give it to him. Oh my goodness.
Oh, shine out of shield into okay, no up air, but this should do it.
Yeah, the Zelda swap, praying on a miracle. The back air, not enough to do it yet. You could try. Oh, the Sheik swap comes in, and that will do it. Rocky and Azel are your doubles champions for Gallant Melee Open Summer. NorCal on the board and on the map, taking another doubles tournament, but a great showing from Polish and Free Palestine.
Yeah, Polish and Free Palestine were super impressive. I like to play Pete sometimes in doubles, and I'm definitely gonna be taking some notes there. Like Polish, super impressive. Obviously Free Palestine too, but I don't really play Sheik as much. But yeah, Rocky and Azel dropping game 1 in grands kind of surprisingly, but just cleaning it up super confidently in the last 3 games. And sometimes the favorites just take it. Sometimes they just do.
It's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, and that was a good grand finals and a good top 8. Really, we saw lots of good doubles teams show what they're made of, and it's nice to see it happen on such a big stage. Nice that we have a Sunday slot to show what doubles has to offer, and just the wonderful community that we're building now with rollback being available for doubles with the Dub Hub and another Discord server like the Turn Up Teams Lounge.
Yep. Definitely check out those doubles, Turn Up Team Lounge, the Dub Hub run by Run Ryan and Tempo. And there's some region specific ones. If you're interested at all in dubs, you can also just do unranked dubs. If you search with the code EC or WC related to your coast or EU, or I don't know what the other regions are. But yeah, definitely check out those Discords or unranked dubs. Super fun format. And definitely hope it gets some more attention now that we got a rollback for it, and good connection can do it pretty well within a region. So yeah, definitely hype that we have it top 8 Sunday here.
Yep, indeed. Well, I think that will do it for us. So this has been Nathan Sandwich and Billet. You can follow me on Twitter at Nathan Sandwich down below, as you see there on the overlay, and you can follow Billet at Billet Time down below there. What a grand finals! Got to say, what a grand finals, and what a doubles tournament. Any final words?
Nope, that's about it from us. We're going to kick it to Dark Gen X, Radar, and Turn Down for Walt for some analysis before we start singles top 8. So stick around for that, and thanks for joining us, everybody.
Peace.